Hey, welcome to Pete's RV TV. Today we're looking at the Vengeance by Forest River. It's a scary name, but it's a beautiful product once we get inside. This is the toy hauler model by Forest River. This is a big growing part of the market. Everybody's using these nowadays, not only for toy hauling, but also for things like extra sleeping, extra space, carrying kayaks, whatever you like. The Vengeance was invented by Sean Ryan. Sean Ryan was hired away from Keystone. He invented the Raptor product. So Forest River said, hey, you know what? We want to be the leader in the marketplace. They went out and hired Sean Ryan to build this Vengeance product. We're going to take a step inside with Randy Murray here in just a minute, and we're going to see why the Vengeance product is the #1 selling toy hauler market at Pete's RV Center right now. All you folks know Randy Murray by now. Randy Murray's been an RV industry expert for a long time here, been the service division, been in here sales. Randy also is a motorcycle enthusiast, and that's why this product really rings to your heart here. We've seen the Raptor, we've had the Cyclone, we now have the Vengeance. I know you're real happy with this product.
You know, I really like this product, Chad, because as we know, the Cyclone and the Raptor, they're pretty pricey units. They got a lot of bells and whistles on them, and they're not at everybody's price point, where that's where the Vengeance comes in. It's going to be a real important here at Pete's RV. I'm not a Cyclone or a Raptor buyer, you know. I don't have a whole lot of time in the summer as well as you because of our short season here in Vermont, but this is a product that I could get into with my family. I could put the Harleys in the back, dirt bikes, what have you, get out there and use it without having a huge payment at the end of the month. So I really like this product to get people out there doing it.
You know, the toy hauler division is, I call it toy hauler now, because not only motorcycles, we got boats. I mean, you can put in here rafts, you can put kayaks, those sort of things.
Balloon chasers, antiquers, I mean, just so many uses for this. I've sold it to construction guys that use it as their office and to take their four-wheelers out on the weekend. So yeah, there's so many things you can do with this. It's just a great way to go.
Yep. This trailer right here, this is the 25 foot. They make two versions, a 19 foot and a 25 foot. This 25 is about 6,200 pounds. The 19 version is about 5,100 pounds, so we're still half-ton towable.
Absolutely.
What's the weight rating of the shop here? We've got some beds in here, so you actually can't see the shop. We'll fold them up in a few minutes here, but tell us a little bit, weight ratings, what we're looking at here.
We have a 2,000 pound cargo capacity in this particular unit here, which means 2 full-dress Harleys, 4 dirt bikes, a couple of even larger four-wheelers, construction equipment. I mean, we're not limited on what we can carry. Our truck is going to be our limitation on what this guy can, you know.
Yeah, and they do that by using better construction. I notice this has the big steel I-frame under below.
It's got the big steel manufactured I-beam. It's got the heavier axles on it, so it can handle that weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit about this. So this is I see what you can't tell from the inside here, but this is a metal exterior product on here, so we're going to have the extra carrying capacities.
It is. We've got steel outriggers from the frame going up to support the weight. Again, we've got the larger I-beam frame on this guy, bigger brakes, bigger axles, so we can handle the weight, give us a ton of room to put whatever we want in the back. And even if we're not bringing anything with us, I mean, this just makes it into a great area just to go out and camping in, you know?
So let's quickly just show these guys. So this is the table setup here. You can get this with the beds. You can get this with 2 beds. You can get a 2 beds that lift up. I believe 2 beds in this one. Or you can go with the dinette or the dinette settings area you have here.
Absolutely.
Let's move this over just a little bit, and we'll put this bed up here, guys, so you can see. If you can see around my fat behind.
You haven't been jogging, have you?
No. Damn, I need this extra carrying capacity. So basically, you can move these over. Those would go on your master bedroom once we get up front here. This flips in. It's real simple. This just folds up, and it's got a strap that holds it up against the wall, and these legs just
knock
fold
the legs
in.
out of the way.
So less than 60 seconds here, we can convert this down into our cargo. And you can see the D-rings. Josh, can you get those D-rings in the floor there? They're mounted. They got backer brackets under below built into the frame here, so you don't have to worry about them pulling out. We can tie down our Harleys. It's got a real sharp-looking floor. Randy, maybe you can tell us a little bit about this dovetail.
Well, the other thing that's very important, and we haven't seen this throughout the years in the toy hauler market, is the floor is cut away in the back, so it lowers it down, which makes a less of a transition point. If we're riding those lower bikes, the dressers, or if you've got choppers, something like that, where you'd be bottoming out going into that abrupt thing. So having that cut away makes it easy to get our bikes in here. We're not going to be dragging. Safer to get our bikes in here as well, in and out. Going out is the most fun part on the bike.
Getting them in is easy. Getting them out, yeah, you're 100% right. I agree with that. You can tell, Josh, just by the size of the cushions here from the video. Look at how, you know, they're using high-density foam, a nice cover on top, and if we flip it over here, we've got another cover on the bottom. So you got a wet bathing suit or something like that.
And this is a vinyl too, Chad, nice and easy to keep clean. I watch somebody work, my hands get dirty, so that's a good thing for me. You know, I'm not going to get the grease and oil all over that fabric.
Actually, Randy, what's that little, can you catch that in the video? That little plastic thing up there. Can you see that?
You'll notice we've got one here, and I believe we've got one up in the front of the coach. By code in the RVIA industry in the United States, we've got to be able to move air if we're carrying anything in here that has fuel in it. Fuel has gases that emit. We don't want those gases hanging out in here, those fumes hanging out in here. So by opening those, we get some cross ventilation while we're going down the road. They won't allow water in, but they'll get those fumes on the outside of the trailer for us.
That's great. That's great.
This is kind of cool too. I dig this setup. I like a dark room when I sleep. You know, shades sometimes don't work the best, especially when we got them next to the bunkhouse. People moving around, they get bent up, broken, and things like that. Putting that on there is just a great way to go. And we're going to see that in the more expensive products out there as well.
Cool. Catch us real quick in the video here. We've got metal rollers on all our drawers. Roller bearing, no wood on wood action there. The cabinetry, you can't see it in here, but it's tongue and groove here. The Morrison tendon cabinets that we're used to in the high-end stuff.
Absolutely, and that's just going to go to the durability of it. That's a good way to build a cabinet.
Slam that cabinet. We don't have to.
It's not going to hurt it.
You got it. You got it. High ceilings. And when I look up the ceilings right now, tell me a little about the air conditioning on this unit.
This air conditioning is ducted throughout the entire unit, as we see in the more expensive products out there, and just a nice way to do it. That way we can, you know, have doors closed and things like that if we want a little privacy up in the bedroom, and we're still distributing that air conditioner through it. And not just so much air conditioning. If we have got the heat on in here, even though it's ducted through the floor, if we just want to circulate some air, we can run the fan in that guy and just keep everything moving throughout the coach.
Stuff it's hard for you to see. Big sinks here, metal faucets, nice setup here, just like your home. This pulls down.
Deep bowl, no divider in the middle, so we can get our pots in there. Again, back to camping, you know?
Yeah, we got three-burner cook stove, microwave. With that's with the convection there as well, so really nice setup. TV. Randy, refrigerator on this, gas, electric?
Gas and electric. We do not need shore power to run that guy. We can run it going down the road. If we're running off the grid, we can run that on gas, and it's going to keep everything cool. Dometic, it's probably the most common refrigerator to see in the industry. That's a little bit larger. That guy there is going to be the 8 cubic foot too, so that's a nice size refrigerator to see in this coach.
Yeah, and that's how we can tell it's 8 cubic foot. We get the 4 shelves in it.
Exactly right.
Yeah, instead of the 6. So we got longer capacities. You want to go camping at you want to go to NASCAR event or something like that.
Can hold more of those adult beverages.
Yeah, you got it. As we get into our living area here, we got the Plantation Blinds on this side here, and those are just, it's a wood style blind like we find in things like the Cyclone, like the Raptor.
And they're not going to bend as we use them. They're not going to show the dirt like those white Venetian blinds like what I've got in my camper, and they don't rattle as you're walking around in here either. It's a nice large window too. I mean, a lot of natural light on this guy. Yep. Even one in the kitchen, so we've got it crossed. Usually we don't see windows in the kitchen, so that's really going to brighten it up in here. You mentioned earlier the higher ceilings. I like the higher ceilings. People are using, you know, the four-wheelers, not the ones that you and I grew up with, but the ones with the 2 seats on them with the cages.
Yeah, the 2-ups.
The 2-ups. Those can fit in here. We've got the cutaway on the floor, we've got the longer door, and we've got the height in the ceiling, so we can fit stuff like that in the Vengeance product as well.
Yeah, real cool here. It's hard to see from the video. I mean, we're limited on space here, but we've got the pass-through bath on this 25-footer. We've got a wonderful bedroom. When we see it from the outside, we're going to notice we've got the second entry to the bedroom as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, if you've got this area here, a bunch of stuff in it tied down, not so easy to come in that door, we can still get in that front door and use the restroom while we're traveling, so nice feature there.
Okay, we'll catch some stuff on the outside. I just want to be clear, guys. Pete's RV Center, we are the Vengeance dealer. I mean, if you look at, they've set us up right next to the factory. If you're looking for the lowest price on a Vengeance product, we are the only we're the closest to the factory there in Indiana. So if we're looking at things, I just want to make this clear as well. This folds down into a table, so we got extra sleeping if you go with the table setup. Otherwise, you can go with the beds that move up and down.
The beds that retract, they're all pre-wired for the beds that retract, so that's something that can be ordered in, and I guarantee that we'll see Todd having some both ways here.
Yeah. All right, Josh, let's go outside and we'll catch up on some things out there. We'll show you some cool stuff on the Vengeance on the outside. We've got some heated and closed underbellies. Just real eye-opening stuff out there. So let's head out there now. For a little trailer, this packs a big punch. Before we go out and see Randy, I just want to show you guys the bathroom setup in here. It's got a glass shower, which it's tucked away in here. You can't see it, but we've got sinks, we got toilets, plenty of room. This is called a walk-through bath, which really opens it up, maximizes the space, and we've also got the private bedroom up front here. Just another cool feature, all the cabinetry across the top. It's glass. It looks really nice. We got storage on both sides of the bed, so just some pretty cool stuff out here. But we'll head out and check up with Randy.